I'm sorry, it's really early in the morning. It's like 3 in the morning here. I'm coming on here to do this live because I still am going to expose Scientology. I don't know when, though. There are people in this space that want to push others out, which I don't agree with. But I will tonight expose some of the abuses within Scientology. Some of the abuses are: number one, they cover up crimes against children, adults, and the elderly. They have known RICO violations. They are buying up all the property in Clearwater, Florida. Aaron did a video last night talking about how David Miscavige has been buying up more hotels on the Route 19 corridor. Scientology is a human trafficking cult. I'm going to continue to expose abuses. I've also seen people in this space attacking one another over and over again. I don't agree with that. And I am not in the cult of Nora, Eric Raider. Just get your fucking facts straight. Because I don't support your channel anymore. I don't support the anti-Scientology community attacking one another. It's gross. It's disgusting. We can all come together and protest the way that we want to protest, or talk about Scientology the way that we want to talk about Scientology. So I am going to talk to you about abuses. The things I've seen that are crimes against any member of the Scientology. Number one, they abandon their children at a very young age, like what they did with Jenna Miscavige. She has spoken so eloquently about the abuses that have happened to her. These ranches were abusive to allow children to dig ditches in the heat of summer and not to get any medical care. They weren't even allowed to take aspirin if they got sick, or take drugs if they were in pain. Scientology does cover up crimes. I can tell you the high-level executives, they have covered up multiple crimes. This includes Mike Rinder, Mark and Claire Headley, Tom DeVock, Marty Rathman, and I'm going to continue to speak my truth about Scientology. Scientology has trafficked children from country to country and state to state. One of the biggest abuses within Scientology is that they are not allowed to report another Scientologist if they have committed a crime. Scientology does everything in its power to cover up crimes, and yes, they have been escalating their tactics. They did it with Confident Chris. They used a homeless man to knock out Confident Chris's tooth. They are amping up their tactics, like what they did to Mark Bunker in one of his videos. Scientology has harmed children to the point where it takes 12.5 years after they escape the Church of Scientology to deprogram your brain. You can absolutely deprogram your brain. My aunt, Gail Browning, she was an expert in right brain and left brain. You can train your mind to do whatever you want it to do. Because I know people who are ambidextrous. That means they have part of their brain that says, oh yeah, you can cut with your left hand. You can catch a ball with your left hand, or you can catch a ball with your right hand. Also, I've seen things behind the scenes where it's gotten to the point where there's fractions. There's the aftermath fraction, There's the Nora faction. There's a DOA faction. And I've seen it behind the scenes. I've been in this community for almost 3 years now. My channel in November became 2 years old. I still watch Scientology content, even though I wasn't subscribed. I was a lurker, and no, I am going to expose the abuses of Scientology. 1, they cover up crimes by not allowing their members to go to the police. 2, they live in squalid conditions. Sea Org members live in cockroach-infested buildings in LA, and it's a proven fact. David Miscavige has been dismantling his executive branch for years now, and dismantling it in a way where the Sea Org members, if they're in one organization, they are being housed in one location, and the others are being housed in another location. When Aaron was in, all the Sea Org members were at the Hacienda Gardens. Now they are buying up so many properties, it is not even funny. In 2023, they just purchased a roadway in for $10 million when it was for sale for $4 million. Scientology doesn't benefit the public. They are trying to keep the public out of their buildings, and they don't want commerce to thrive in downtown Clearwater. It's a proven fact, and the city council members have been catering to Scientology's bidding for decades. Scientology also has abused children in other ways. They have covered up SA of children. It's evident with Miriam Francis and what happened with Natalie. When Natalie was in the Sea Org, they covered up her SA. They also force abortions on Sea Org members, and they have a weekly bus that goes to the abortion clinics, because in the Sea Org, you are in the most ecclesiastical group for Scientology. Scientology has harmed children. Scientology has harmed adults. Chase Bank will no longer do business with any Scientologists because they know that Scientologists default on their loans. This was called the Chase Wave. Scientology also steals money from elderly Sea Org members. They steal their pensions. They steal any little bit of money that they get, even if it's an inheritance or other things. They will steal the money. This ideal org strategy is failing. Scientology has been buying up properties under LLCs. Dave Casares, the mayor of Clearwater in the early 1980s and late 70s, exposed this because Scientology is a paramilitary group. They had guards on the rooftops with guns. In Florida, if you are a security guard and you have a gun, you have to be licensed to carry a concealed weapon. Scientology is harmful, and anyone in this city of Clearwater knows that they track people on the sidewalks. I would like to know where these videos go. It's an invasion of privacy. And if you are in Clearwater, I suggest you go to the city council and complain about that. Because I would not want my license plate read. I would not want my personal information to be put out there. I would not want any of that. Scientology also has been buying up buildings in LA. They just recently, in 2023, purchased a building that was a couple blocks away from the big blue building, or pack base, as they call it. It was shaped like a church, and they purchased that building for $13.5 million. If I was in Scientology, this would upset me, because the registrars are trying to get people to donate money for these ideal orgs and to donate money for purchasing more buildings, when Scientology is sitting on like $3 billion. This would really upset me, because that money could go to bettering the Sea Org's accommodation, go to bettering the healthcare for Sea Org members, bettering the healthcare for all their members. Scientology does cover up crimes. And the high-level executives in Scientology, number one, covered up the fact that they abandoned children. Covered up the fact they covered up SA in children. Covered up the fact that children that were being audited were being told the most inappropriate statements. Scientology has trafficked children from state to state and country to country. And Scientology holds every single member's passports and driver's license. This should be illegal. It's basically holding hostage these members so that they can't escape. They have to seek the most local embassy if they're from a different country. They have to seek help getting their passports and getting back to wherever they need to go. Scientology has covered up these crimes. And I'm going to continue to speak my truth. And I'm also going to continue to speak my truth about the abuses of Nora. I've seen it recently where she has attacked Susie. I don't appreciate it, because Susie has done nothing to you, Nora. She does not do content about you. And you are furthest from her mind. She does not care. You attack the fact that she's a cancer survivor. You have attacked people that are absolutely hurting and have been traumatized by what you and Liz Gale have been doing behind the scenes. I really hope Aaron files an anti-slap motion against your husband, Liz Gale, because what you guys are doing is disgusting. I don't support this. I'm going to continue to speak my truth. It is 3 a.m. here. I haven't been sleeping. And I'm also going to do other content on my channel. Tomorrow I think I'm going to do a video about exposing Thai Japan and the animal abuses that they have committed over there. And they have committed a lot of animal abuse in Japan. I'm going to continue to speak my truth about Scientology, because Scientology has trafficked children. And I don't agree with children being in Scientology, period. Because Scientology is harmful. We saw clear as day at the LA org that there were 5 or 6 children that had just completed their purification rundowns. One of the girls looked like she was ready to pass out. I don't agree with this either, because drugs are not stored in your fat cells. They get eliminated through your urine and your waste. So, L. Ron Hubbard is a fraud. He has committed fraud. Same with all the high-level executives that are still in Scientology. Marty Rathman, he has turned on all the ex-Scientologists that supported him when he was speaking his truth about the abuses of Scientology. Marty Rathman is back in Scientology because Scientology uncovered that he was abusing a child that he was trying to adopt. They hold these horrible tactics over their members. And another horrible policy is the disconnections, the forced disconnection, the forced destroying of families. I'm going to continue to speak my truth. I'm also going to continue to speak my truth about the abuses of Nora. Nora today was trying to go on Aaron Smith Levin's channel. He privatized a lot of his videos because of her doing that. I seriously suggest, Aaron, that you block Nora altogether. Block her. Because what she is doing is disgusting. I mean, I don't support this. And I don't support the people that supported DOA when he tried to break up, claiming everyone was bad actors. It's proof positive everywhere he went. He laid utter destruction to every protest movement that he's been involved in. And there's controversies out there. And the ex-Scientology community was warned about him. Same with what was happening with the protesters in LA. They had aggressors like Patrick Perry to come out and try to fight the protesters that were outside of the Hollywood Test Center exposing the truth about the abuses of Scientology. Patrick Perry is linked to Scientology, period. And ZDT has been known to be working with OSA to attack every single ex-Scientologist who are speaking their truth. If Nora had just ignored him, it would have been all good. But no, she gave him a platform for her channel. And now she supports the people that supported him. 86 GOP. It's a proven fact. It is a psychological Scientology op to try to take down every person that is trying to speak the truth about Scientology. She has done this. She doesn't support anyone actually exposing the truth about Scientology. She has made some slander statements about Susie. She has made slander statements about Kelly Copter. She has made slander statements about Marilyn Honig. She has made slander statements about Aaron. Same with Liz Gale. So, I don't support divisive communities. I'm going to continue to speak my truth about Scientology. However, I'm going to avoid the drama. I don't want to get involved. Please do not tag me in your videos. Do not say my name in your videos. And do not lump me in the cult of Nora, Eric Raider. Because I will not support your channel. Even though I'm a member. And was gifted a membership. Because you do not speak the truth when it comes to doing the right thing. And yes, I feel hurt because I have been told lately that I look fat, or I look bloated, or I look gross. No one has the right to fat shame another person, to harass another person, to bully another person, to come over on their channels and attack them for the content that they're putting out. The forced disconnection policy, they hold this over every single member's head when they leave the Church of Scientology. They force people to disconnect from every person that they've ever loved or cared about within Scientology or family members. So, I'm tired. I'm tired of hearing drama all day long. It's annoying. And of course, right now on YouTube, the drama is selling. The drama is selling. People only want to watch the content where people are attacking one another. However, I don't want to watch that content, and I don't. Thank you and have a great day. Take time for your family and friends. Just do the things you love. Thank you and have a great day.